Welcome to the Cubbears fan report for May the 12th, 2024. Happy Mother's Day to all. I want to get that out because I didn't want to forget that because I am forgetful. Happy Mother's Day to you, especially if you're watching, because that's a double Happy Mother's Day for you. Because I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. Well, it's a shame somebody had to win the Cubs game yesterday because both sides tried to lose. It was a battle of the tragic comedy bullpens, with both bullpens trying to find a way to lose the game. Ultimately, it came down to a loss for Keegan Thompson, and he gave up a 3-run home run to Yasmani Grandal after just missing a strike on the outside corner. He walked the guy, and walks will come back to hurt you. Keegan Thompson has great stuff. He can throw the ball 95 miles an hour, has a good slider, but keeps missing off the outside edge. He just can't finish a guy off. If he could have, it would have been a Cubs victory. The Cubs were down 6-1 at one point and had a 3-hour fifth inning interrupted by a rain delay in which the Cubs walked in 6 runs. Pittsburgh did that for the Cubs. So it looked like the Cubs were going to take an 8-6 lead the rest of the distance. But now with that tragic comedy bullpen and Keegan Thompson, who has been up and down a lot this last month because he's not getting the job done and he's not throwing strikes. If you don't walk a guys, you don't give up that 3-run home run to Yasmani Grandal. Speaking of home runs, Justin Steele gave up a bunch of home runs and the Cubs were down 6-1. Paul Skeens got to start his debut and everybody was excited. Pittsburgh felt it was like Christmas with him coming up, and he struck out 7 guys, and he looked good. Suzuki came back off the disabled list, and he was struggling, but he ended up getting 2 hits in the game. Another guy I want to call out is a guy who I called out the day before for not getting any hits. That's Miles Mastrobuoni. He went 3 for 4 yesterday, drove in some runs, hit the ball off the fence, and had another warning track flyout. So he looked good. Nico Horner had a solo home run. The Cubs are still dealing with injuries as Yency Almonte, who was starting to pitch well, went to the IL, and Jose Cuas came back up. He did pitch, gave up no runs, but he wasn't pinpoint on his control, but he got the guys out. So today the Cubs had to activate Hendricks because Jameson Taillon has a stiff back today. I'm just wondering when the Cubs are going to bring up Carl Edwards Jr. He deserves it. Also of concern, Christopher Morel left the game early. He was stealing second. He got called out on a review, and he slid late into the bag and tweaked his knee. That's a worrisome injury because that's a great way to strain a ligament. And what we don't need now that Morel is starting to hit him to go down, the Cubs are just riddled with injuries. So I'm wondering if David Bodie will finally get his chance to come up. But the Cubs lost 10-9. It's a shame somebody had to win that game. Let's talk about the Bears. The Bears finished out their mini camp for the rookies, and Roma Dunze was held out because he had some leg tightness. You might recall that Kevin White's the last wide receiver that the Bears drafted in the first round, and he never materialized. It all started with an injury. So I'm hoping Roma Dunze stays healthy because he did not have an injury history in college. So we'll hope it stays that way. Coach Hightower was talking about the new kickoff rules, and he thinks they're really going to benefit Velus Jones because he's a strong runner and he's a big runner and he's fast. So that's one thing. And the defensive coordinator was bragging on Austin Booker because that guy is really long and tall and quick to the quarterback and relentless. Anyway, the Cubs will play today around 12:30. Look for them on whatever channel you watch them on. But it'll be Kyle Hendricks coming off to the IL. And we'll see if he can pitch a little better. At least he's got a weaker team to pitch against. Maybe he can throw strikes, get some outs. We'll be watching. This is the Cubbears fan report. Happy Mother's Day to all. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and a great May. Happy Mother's Day.